good food one. And this is Pete's time to shine. When it comes to food, that is Pete's time. Oh, so this is Pete, whose time it is to shine. I'm Emma, and we're from the Backpacking family. And thank you so much for dropping by. If you haven't been here already, then please join our journey. Hit that subscribe button, join the family, and travel the world with us. And let's get to know you in the comments section. I've been loving getting to know all you guys. So, food in Kazakhstan. Oh my word, it is a roller coaster. There is some incredible food that I'm dreaming about as I'm saying this, and there are some foods that I wish I hadn't eaten, to be quite honest. So to find out which ones are which, you're going to have to stay tuned.
Because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh.
Okay, starting with Plov. It doesn't have the most inspiring name, and it's not the most inspiring dish. It's
Plov.
It's basically greasy rice. It's usually greasy. Sometimes, if you're very lucky, it won't have too much grease in, with some gristly meat and vegetables. Now, you do occasionally get some good plovs in Central Asia, but I didn't find many in Kazakhstan. So if you see plov written somewhere, you might want to give it one try and then move on.
But check for grease. People of Kazakhstan, if you know good plov places, let people know, because maybe you can save the profile of plov, save the reputation of plov. But I have to say, when we had it, we just didn't get a good experience. I regret not just looking at other people's food before we ordered. So yeah, if there is good plov in Kazakhstan, let us know. But we didn't have a good experience with it.
One of the things I love about the cities in Kazakhstan is you can pretty much get food anywhere and at any hour, even late into the night. They have a lovely evening culture.
Yeah.
And as you're walking around the streets, you'll often see little bakeries opened up that have these really big, tempting pastries. Sometimes it can be a bit disappointing. You'll bite in and the pastry is mostly full of air with a little bit of gristly meat in the bottom. So watch out for those.
It does get better. I feel like I'm saying all the bad ones now.
I know. I want to break the bad news first because the next one is good. Bread. They have these round breads called Lepyoshkas, and they are gorgeous. They're freshly baked on the street, and to be honest, they're just a snack. And
They're not as big as your head. They are a meal. They are huge.
Snack.
Yeah, for 10 people.
And they're so cheap as well, especially if they're freshly baked. They'll be hot, good, amazing, just to keep you going between the meals. Another excellent street food is called Shashlik. Now, Shashlik is basically a barbecued skewer of pretty much anything, although the common choices are beef, chicken, and the most amazing lamb. I love the lamb shashlik. You can also get things like mushrooms, you can get duck. We had duck shashlik, believe it or not.
Those are just lovely kind people that invited us to join them. They were just ordering all the best foods. Local people, you know what to order. We just got stuck without these guys, and oh my goodness, I tried duck shashlik. It was so good.
So for a cheap street food shashlik, you're starting about 250 tenge, which is about 50 pence, but you can pay all the way up to the dizzying price of about 700-800 tenge, which is about £1.40-ish.
$2.
So cheap, and honestly the meat is so good, especially if you pay a bit more for it. Wow, I couldn't recommend shashlik more. It is genuinely amazing. So yeah, keep a note of that, write it down. If you're in Kazakhstan, try the shashlik. Another one, their local dish, the national dish of Kazakhstan is called Beshbarmak. Now Beshbarmak is a kind of noodle dish, and they put meat on top, and sometimes you'll see Beshbarmak served with horse meat. Now, I know if you're from England, you might find this a slightly weird, maybe even offensive concept that people would eat horse meat, because horses, to be honest, they are lovely animals, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
Yeah. But they basically put horse meat on. Now, as a family, when we travel to cultures, we are all about just trying what they have to offer. Yeah. So we did try horse meat. Yeah. What did you think?
To be fair, I would try an eyeball if that was what they're eating in the earth. I kind of really hope that never happens. Surprised we haven't done that yet in Central Asia, but yeah. I do think that when you are getting to know a culture, get yourself involved. So I guess totally, if you're vegan, then of course you don't eat any meat. But it's worth bearing in mind, if you're a meat eater and you're really horrified about horse, just bear in mind, like for people in India, it's really abhorrent that we eat beef in England. So these things, like, I kind of like being stretched and have my way of thinking changed a bit. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that we tried horse. And you asked what it is like. It was actually quite nice as far as just eating meat goes. It was pretty good. Actually had some, was it horse jerky? That was pretty good too.
It took some chewing though, didn't it? It's pretty tough meat.
Yeah, it took a lot of chewing, and then I hit myself in the face with it. I was trying to like.
You know you're eating good meat when you almost hit yourself in the face with it. Don't you agree, guys?
Sign of a great meal, right?
Yes. And drinks. We've got to say something about drinks. So there's a drink called Kumis, which is basically fermented mare's milk.
Oh,
that's
that.
right.
I thought you were going to say vodka.
Vodka. Well, vodka's very common because of the Russian culture. But yeah, the fermented mare's milk. Wow, do you like that? Fancy a glass? It is.
Sorry, guys. It's one of those like really acquired tastes, and I can't
That's
go on
putting it
about
lightly,
it.
isn't it?
Well,
I don't know if I'd ever acquire it. But
I like blue cheese, so I can't go dissing anyone's desire for fermented products. So I can't go dissing anyone's desire for fermented products. But it's not my kind of fermented. Like, so the drink looks like milk, and you get really excited because some kind person in the village is giving you it to try, and you drink it, and even though it looks like milk, it's really tangy and fizzy and weird.
This is kind of awkward travel moments where you're like trying to be grateful and show that you're receiving the hospitality well, but every mouthful is like.
I can't get over how kind these guys have been to us. So they're giving us so many things. My hands are so full, I barely know what to start with. I know Pete tried this already, so I'm going to have a go at that one. Wow, that's not what you expect. It's quite tangy actually. I was thinking it was going to be milky, but it's tangy. And we'll try this one. You see, I'm thinking Philadelphia cheese and Philadelphia bread. Oh, what was that?
Smetana.
Smetana. That's good. That's really smooth, actually.
Это говяжье молоко делают из сметаны. А
like
это
Sour cream, I think.
Sour cream. That one is actually really nice. Let's go try this one now. This one. Do you know what this one is?
So that's milk curd, I think.
This is milk curd.
Kurd.
No, wow, that's strong. I quite like strong cheeses, so I'm getting on with that, okay? It's very strong. And the people are so kind. I felt awful. I've had a few too many times where I've been like, my favourite. Sorry guys, if you're local and you live it, let us know. Tell us why mare's milk is good, because I'm at a loss.
And we've been talking all about the local dishes, but Kazakhstan also, especially the big cities, have a lot of Western dishes, including European, American. You can get kind of Irish bars in Astana. Oh, sushi!
We had amazing sushi in Almaty. I did not see that coming. I was all for Central Asian cuisine, but you guys in Kazakhstan are getting so cosmopolitan. There is not a lot of food that you can't get in the big cities, and I can't believe I've probably had some of the best sushi I've had so far in Almaty.
Unbelievable, isn't it? So, in summary, Almaty has pretty much anything to offer you could ever want and more.
And more than you want.
Yes. So, I'd love to know if you're watching this video and you're kind of remembering some of your own travel experiences and you've had some pretty gross dishes, tell us about it. Or perhaps there's some gross dishes that you have in your own country that you want to tell us about. Drop them in the comment section below. We'd love to hear about it.
Or the good ones. If there's a dish in your country that other people find disgusting, that you actually think is amazing, and there are all kinds of really...
Blue cheese.
There's nothing wrong with blue cheese. If you have something in your country that you think is amazing, but other people don't like, let us know. I'm so curious to know about different foods from around the world.
Yes, and if you love food, please click the thumbs up button, and if you enjoyed this video, please click that subscribe button. Join the family. We have so much craziness and fun, and travel.
Craziness is the key word.
And adventures to share.
Crazy.
We're part of a growing family, the backpacking family, so please click that subscribe button.
See you again soon, guys. Cool.
Baby made of horse milk, I'm not too sure. Let's give it a try. I think I need to be polite here.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, Brad. So, this is kefir. It may be made with horse milk, I'm not too sure. Let's give it a try. Ooh. I think I need to be polite here. Thank you. I really appreciate that bread.